Hey guys, it's Jamin, and today we're going to throw a headlight on this TX300i Husqvarna. This is a fuel-injected bike. They no longer come with a wiring harness from the factory, and so that's something that we have to do on our own. Here I have the wiring harness from True North Motos, and here I have a VSL Headlight from Acerbis. So I'm excited to throw these two together and show you how it's done. If you have a TX or an XC300 250 that is fuel-injected and didn't come with a wiring harness, this is how you add light to your night on the TX to XC models to make them like the TE and the XCW models. I'm not going to go into detail on how to install the wiring harness. You can find that on the website at True North Motos, and they will teach you how to put this in. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and install that now. Okay, I've got everything wired together following the instructions that True North Moto has on their YouTube. Added a couple zip ties just to make it clean and nice, and then I got my wiring set up here ready to mount the light. Basically what you'll have is your harness will be installed from the battery, and you will have this that comes out near your number plate. So here we have auxiliary plugs for GPS, heated grips, iPhone charger, something like that. And I'm not using those, so I taped those off for my ride that I just had recently. And then other than that, there's going to be these plugs that you plug in for the switch. That comes down to the on and off switch here. And the nice thing about that is it plugs right into the mask where the blinker would be. So this is a really good spot for that switch and makes it really easy. And then other than that, you'll have the plug for the actual light. So you have 3 plugs that you have to take on and off to remove the headlight and to put on a number plate for racing, and that's it. It's as simple as that, nothing else that you have to do. So pretty cool. Back on the light, let's talk about it for a minute. So when you order the Acerbis light, this will come as set up with a mask and everything, well, with the plate here. What it doesn't come with is this rear mask that is stock on the TE and the XCW models. So what you're going to have to order, and it'll tell you on your headlight box what you need to get in the instructions, is you'll basically have to get a mask for your bike, the model that fits your bike, what year it is, and then these screws that hold them together. And then these rubber bands. So that's going to be an additional, $40–50 on top of the light and the harness. But for under $350, you can have this whole entire setup, and it is really high tech and professional, and the light is just awesome, way better than stocks. That simple, 3 plugs, and putting your light away, switching out for a number plate. This is mostly just a video to show you guys my setup and what products I'm using to get a headlight on my TX or XC models that are TPI fuel injected. And so basically what you have to use is a Acerbis headlight, the True North Motos harness, and then the original OEM mask, bands, and screws to connect it to the light. So that's it. The rest can be found for instructionals of how to install it all, and stuff can be found from each company that sells these products. But yeah, really great way to set up a really awesome headlight that is far superior to stock. And very affordable, under $350, and this thing shines bright. So let's check out how this thing looks in the dark. So this is a video of the light, testing it. It's off right now. The bike is off, and it's the middle of winter, but this will give you a decent idea. So really freaking bright. Brightest light I've seen, way better than stock lights, and really impressive. It's more of a floodlight, but I actually really like it, and I think it'll come in handy in the trees and stuff like that. So really cool, and it works amazingly well. Just lights up the night. That's crazy. I took it for a rip down the road, and it was awesome. So really good light for the price. And then the best thing about that harness from True North Motos is it shuts off like that instead of draining your battery. So you also have the option to use the switch. Let's turn this bike on. So the switch is on, and then basically it's tucked right here and there. That'll turn it off, turn it on, and then that'll stay on until you either switch it off or the relay shuts it off. So yeah, pretty cool.